And we're rolling.
Konnichiwa. Welcome to Kokoro no Gakko's Summer Japanese Cultural Program. I am Hashimoto Sensei. I am a retired kindergarten teacher with the Pajaro Valley Unified School District. I am also a kindergarten teacher for Kokoro no Gakko, along with my sister, Hoshiyama Sensei, who is a retired kindergarten teacher as well. Today, I'm very excited and pleased to present this Girls' Day display. This is a traditional display in celebration of Hina Matsuri. Hina means doll, Matsuri means festival, so doll festival. It is also called Momo-no-Sekku, which means peach blossom festival. Parents hope that their daughters will grow up to be as sweet, gentle, and peaceful as a peach flower. Hina Matsuri is celebrated on March 3rd, the third month, the third day of the year. For the whole month of March, families that have daughters will display these special dolls, and they are to be admired and looked at, but not to play with. They are placed on a step-like structure, and it's covered with a red cloth, which symbolizes the sun being active and in good health and good fortune. At the top of the display, there is the Emperor and the Empress, or they may be called Lord and Lady. This is a picture of Emperor Akihito and Empress Michiko. They have retired now, and their son is now emperor, and their daughter-in-law is empress. This is Emperor Akihito's younger brother, Prince Aya, and his wife, Princess Kiko. This is on their wedding day, and they are wearing a traditional marriage robe of the imperial court in Kyoto. This traditional wedding robe was worn 1,000 years ago. Also on the very top of the display, here we have the peach blossoms, very delicate, beautiful peach blossoms. And we have lanterns and a gold screen. On the next step, we have 3 kanjo. Those are ladies in waiting, and they are serving sake rice wine. The 3 ladies represent 3 stages in life: youth, middle age, and old age. Between the ladies, you see pink and white mochi, which is rice cakes. The ladies are serving sake, and the sake has been warmed in this miniature hibachi, it's called. This is a real hibachi, and inside it is lined with metal so that coal could be placed inside, hot coals, and then a screen on top, and then a pot of water or sake to be warmed up in the hibachi. On the next step, we have 5 court musicians that are entertaining the royal couple. Then we have 2 guards and some miniature dishes. One guard looks very young, and the other guard looks a little bit on the older side, and they protect the royal court. Between the guards, there are miniature dinner table sets. Also, you see this colorful layer and triangle-shaped cakes called hish cakes. On the next step, we have 3 servants. And the 3 servants are carrying fans to cool the royal couple. And in the middle, the servant has a tray with slippers on it, probably for the emperor. If you can see the faces of these 3 servants, they represent the emotions and the feelings that all people experience. First of all, we have the feeling of happiness. In the middle, the servant is expressing the feeling of sadness. And at the other end, the servant has an expression on his face of anger. On the sides of the servants, we see a lemon tree and a cherry blossom tree. On the next tier of the display, you will see miniature dressers. And in these little doll-sized dressers, you would keep little jewelry or little trinkets, little clothing, not your own regular clothing, of course, but doll-size clothing. And you see that this dresser even has a mirror. This is a furoshiki, which is a scarf used as like a purse where you can put small things in there, little clothing and things, maybe food if you go grocery shopping, and then you wrap it up, tie it together, and carry it home. Furoshiki. This is a traditional Japanese tea ceremony set. On the bottom row, we have a carriage that is lifted by the servants and pulled by the servants. In the middle, we have a bento box. Bento means lunch. So the bento box has different compartments to it. And that is so that the food, the flavor and the smell of the foods will not get all mixed together. So one compartment may have rice, another compartment may have fish, another compartment may have vegetables, and another compartment may have chicken or beef. And they would all taste individually delicious rather than all mixed together. And finally, we have a cart pulled by an ox. And there is a bench beside the ox because maybe the emperor and empress would like to take a little break and get a little fresh air. So the servants would put a step in the back of the carriage so that they could step down and put the bench out so that they could sit and relax and get some fresh air. And that is the Hina Matsuri Girls' Day display. Now, I'd just like to let you know that I am wearing what is called a happy coat. Sounds like happy coat. A happy coat is just a jacket. It's like a jacket. And it can be informal wear, just to put over yourself. So if you're a little bit cold or you need to dress up just a little bit, this is a happy coat. This is a more formal dress. This is called a kimono, and it's made out of silk. And this is a kimono that I used to wear when I was in high school and in college. You can see how bright it is, very bright. I'm too old to wear colors like this, so this is for a much younger young lady. And this is the belt that goes with the kimono. And it would be wrapped around your body, your waist, but it's so different from our belts. Look at how long it is. And I would not be able to dress myself, so my grandmother and mother would have to help me dress and then tie the obi in a special bow. I hope you enjoyed the presentation today, and if you have any questions, I'd be very happy to answer them. But for now, thank you very much. Arigatou gozaimasu, and sayonara.